Hello and welcome to our today's webinar, Connection with Innovative Benefits. My name is Lucas Pinter from Cadenas, and before we start, we will make a little technical check to see if you can really see and hear us clearly. So please, if you see and hear us clearly, put a 1 in the chat box, in the question field of the chat box on the top right on your screen. We will wait for feedback if that is really okay. And in meantime, I will tell you that you can use this chat box too if you have any questions regarding Henn or amazing e-commerce or Cadenas or for the products that we show. And yes, technical check is good. Thank you very much. So we are really happy to have you all today here, and I'm really happy to introduce our today's guests. First of all, Christoph Jandl, who is from Henn, and he is the project owner of our joint project together. And our second speaker today, Stefan Grad, thank you very much for coming to us. He has a lot of experience, many years in digital e-commerce, and he was and is sparring partner of this project. And just sit back, relax, and let's dive into the topics. So, Christoph, would you please give us a little introduction to Henn?
Thank you, Lucas. With pleasure. I want to give you a first glimpse of what we are actually doing. And I start with this analogy. We all know the principle. You see in the background here a typical garden hose with a hose, a connector, a spigot, and the tap. And you all know the problem. And the problem has one simple name. It's leakage. And well, leakage is something that you don't want. But with the problem of leakage or no leakage, actually we are making 150 million euros turnover per year in various different industries. In the automotive industry, with our sister companies in automation, in food and beverage, in thermal management, but also in aerospace and building installation technology. And we have produced an incredible amount of these connectors so far. You see here a live counter, more than 600 million connectors have been produced so far. Every 1.7 seconds, a connector is falling into a box. So it's a fully automated production line. Actually, it's 16 lines where you see the sleeves coming. They are then equipped with a sealing element. They are measured. A photo is taken. Everything is done in a very automated way, fully industrialized, and it's absolutely cool to see the production running. And you see the counter is going up and up while we speak. So it's amazing how many connectors actually are around us, are surrounding us, and are in our daily lives. And when we talk about our customers, then our customers want no leakage. Absolutely clear. If you are a customer, if you have a garden, we are not producing garden hoses, but if you have a garden hose, you actually, when you have children, it's quite funny if there is a leakage. If you are driving a car, a leakage is not so fun, especially when you have a new car and you are leaving the dealership and then you have a small leakage of water or of air, then it's quite annoying. You're using our products daily. When you commute, when you go on vacation, whenever you drive a car, the likability that you are using our products, that in your car you will find our products, is quite high. You find them in internal combustion engines, for example, here, but you also find them in almost all battery electric vehicles, in plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and also in fuel cell vehicles. Our connectors are suitable and quite prominently placed. All of our connectors are individually marked. This is more or less one of the unique selling propositions that we have. So you see this very nice data matrix code up here. It's individual per connector. So you have seen the counter is more than 600 million. So we have 600 million parts that we can identify, and we can actually trace from cradle to crate. From over the whole life cycle, which is totally cool, and also helps us to fulfill our quality promise to our customers. And now, of course, you might ask yourself, what does this all have to do with Cadenas? Because this is basically why we are here and what brought us here. And it's again, no leakage. Yeah? So it's the same problem. We don't want to have any leakage, but this time for CAD-Data. And I'm going to hand over to Lucas to explain a little more what this means for you.
Yes, thank you very much, Christoph. So it's an honor to also present you Cadenas in this webinar. Cadenas was founded in 1992. So we have more than 30 years of experience in creating product data, in providing product data, and for the last, 10 to 15 years also in the digital area, so digital product data. We have more than 400 employees that are in all the offices globally in the world. And for our target group, like designers and engineers, we have more than 5,200 catalogs with product data, and we provide this data on more than 100 different marketplaces. So for instance, the Henn's website is one marketplace, but we also have several more marketplaces. And overall, we have more than 25 million registered users. So this is a really huge platform. And with these users, or for these users, we have more than 666 million sales leads that we generate for our customers per year. The whole platform is hosted on servers in Germany, so also very important for our customers that where their data is stored. And Cadenas is founded on two solutions and parts. So first of all, we have the green area. This is our part solutions, our 3D library solution for designers and engineers who wants to manage their libraries of 3D content and parts. So this is one part. And the second part that is where I'm working in is e-catalog solutions. So we are in connection to different companies that want to provide their data in our platform for you as a customer, that you can use this for your planning and engineering. So in the beginning, there was a big question. So what are the Henn's targets? So what do they want to achieve? So we know from Henn that they have a lot of requests of 3D data and so on for drawings, and how to manage them and how to reply them. So to help to create more visibility for them, to increase their sales because they can quicker and easier reply to the customers. And so they have a better lead generation, and also to have internal cost and effort savings in saving time to have more time for really valuable customers and consulting them. And so what was your first target, Christoph?
We need an online shop.
So the first intention was that they want to have a platform and an online shop where companies can really buy products online. And this is where Stefan came on stage. And as I mentioned before, he has a lot of experience in digital e-commerce, and he helps Henn to find the correct strategy.
Absolutely. Lucas, thank you so much for me being here. We got approached by Henn and they said, hey, we need an online shop to provide our products to our clients. But times are evolving, and we see this as an e-commerce and digitalization consultant company. We're not in the phase day one anymore. Some of you may know this analogy of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, that we are all still in the day one phase of digitalization. But this time is over, because especially in the manufacturer industries, we see the digital decade has started. And so a lot needs to be considered. What are the goals of the company? What does the clients really want? What does the customers really want? What are the benefits that clients get from a digital solution that you can provide to your potential clients? And so we got into several workshops, and we talked a lot about the company strategy. And what we acknowledged is that each and every client thinks that he's different. And they actually are. You are different because you are different from your competitor, because you have one USP, one focus group that you are highly focusing on. And therefore, what you need is not just an online shop. What Henn needed is a platform, is data. And digital twins in particular. Because digital twins is not only having nice graphics of your products or your services, it's more you can use digital twins in a configurator, you can use them in XR introduction and training facilities, and of course you can use it to personalize the customer experience your client has in the online shop. And so when we came across this, you need to be one step ahead of a competitor, especially today in 2023. You need to become digital. You need to become really compliant with all the information that your potential clients need. And therefore, we took in fact that what Henn does not need is an online shop, but what it needs is definitely...
We needed Cadenas.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you very much. So what we do with Cadenas, or what our service is that we create digital product data. So generally we do create digital twins of Henn's products. And the advantage is that Henn has now a single source of truth, a database where all the information is provided for their customers. And we do not only provide native CAD files in more than 100 formats, but we also provide a lot of stuff else. So, for example, we have the possibility to create 3D PDF documents like manuals or instruction manuals that really helps not only the designers and engineers to gather to collect information about the product, but also that they can handle this to the purchase department, where they easily can see, okay, how does this part look like? What are the parameters and so on? And also, for example, how is the article number, that they really get the correct article from Henn, so that there is no miscommunication between the engineer and the purchase department and the manufacturer afterwards. We also provide the possibility to create dynamic dimensions, so 2D drawings, for example. So if you need different drawings for the planning process and so on. But we also provide product information for the marketing team of Henn. For example, we create or we support apps. So, for example, this is a case. We also create renderings. This is this one here for the product catalogs and for the website and so on. So they can have renderings of the products that are always looking the same, no matter how old or how new the product is, for example. And we also provide, very, very much a lot of possibilities for the sales team, for example, to have interactive augmented reality files where the sales team can place the object in front of the customer on the desk or on the ground to really see how the product looks like. And so they also can show the engineer and designer different ways or different possibilities of the product directly in the conversation. So this is a huge possibility. There are a lot of possibilities what Cadenas offers to Henn and other customers. So, but in the center, there is always the data. So in the early times, a lot of companies created a lot of documents. For every product, they created documents in different languages and so on. So there was a lot of effort that companies put in that. But what is much more important is to have a 3D object, so a good geometry. But the geometry is not the only thing, especially, for example, for connectors. You need to have connection points and so on. So it's important to have the geometry with intelligent data. So that means that you have in a native CAD file, for example, you have a lot of information around the geometry, and in the geometry, for example, weight information, connection points, diameters, and so on, material information, article numbers, information for the bill of material afterwards, and also information that is maybe helpful for the purchase department. And you can give this information all with the 3D geometry. So there is everything in one source in one place. And why this is so important is because this is the key for digital planning and the key to success for Henn and other companies to provide very intelligent data. So the normal engineering process is that a designer or engineer uses a CAD system to plan, for example, an automotive engine, combustion engine, or something like that. And then they have to add, like, for example, connectors to their system. And if they don't have the connectors on their own, or a file from the manufacturer, they have to create this on their own, and this is always not good because the engineer doesn't have the information of the product. So this is why they use CAD platforms like Cadenas, for example, 3D It, to search for product data like Henn had HC Fluid P, for example, and they can use it in their planning and bring this data from our platforms to the CAD system for their planning and engineering process. And as I mentioned before, with the intelligent information, they can also create bill of materials or parts lists and can give this information further to the purchase department, where the purchase department gets in connection with Henn, for example, to request for a proposal or an offer. And we did an evaluation in our platform with our users, and the summary was that more than 8 of 10 products that are used for the planning process are used in the products afterwards if the product data is good, because it makes so much sense to use them in an innovative way for the digital planning and to save really time and money during the engineering process. And yes, this is now the way that you can find the product data for Henn. So Christoph will show us the different ways.
So it's actually very easy. You go to our website, for example, www.henn.at, and you simply click on the products here, and then you select the HC Fluid P, for example, and then there is a simple way that you simply go to this CAD configurator, and then you are already there. Then you have every single product that we have right at your fingertips. How does it work in an actual way? You have here our catalog. You open the catalog. Once you have opened the catalog, you see 3 different product lines. We have selected now the HC Fluid P that Lucas was mentioning before. On the right side, you see a 3D view. You can also then go to a sectional view, but you can actually have a closer look at our fascinating products. You can turn them around, you can tilt them, but more important for you is even the left side. On the left side, you can configure our products according to your needs. For example, if you're dealing with electromobility, you might need for your cooling system a connector with a 30-degree angle. You see here now a sectional view of this connector. You can also click simply on download. Then once you have clicked on downloads, you can select out of more than 100 different CAD systems the ones that you are using or the one that you are using. And then it's simply a couple of finger clicks or mouse clicks away, and then you have the data right on your computer.
So, yes.
The other possibility, of course, is that you simply use your favorite CAD system. Ours, for example, is SolidWorks. There you see a seamless integration. You see on the right side the catalog. The catalog works in the very same way as you have seen before on the website. You only need to have, for example, your IT department making sure that the plugin is working correctly. Here you see again the same connector that we were using earlier, but now the beauty is even that you're not downloading a step file, you're downloading an actual SolidWorks file, and as you're doing that, you see here in the background our very complex cooling system for electromobility. We're not so much into system engineering, we're more the guys that are dealing with the parts. But you see that it was quite easy to connect your cooling system or the cooling system with our part. And this is really beneficial because it's a fast, safe, secure way that you find 2 parts, your piping system and our connector that actually match to each other. All you need to do for that is you need to register and identify yourself. So you need to register once, and then you identify yourself by using your email and the password, and the download of the CAD file, but also the usage of the platform is of course free of charge for you. And I'm going to hand back to Lucas, who is going to explain you a little more how Cadenas works.
Yes, thank you very much. So, okay, there's a question.
Yes, and a very specific one. So I think there's already someone checking out your catalog. The question is, why is it not possible to configure the metal connectors?
A very cool question. Thank you for that. So metal connectors, of course, you of course can also configure our metal connectors in a certain way. The only possibility that we're not having with our metal connectors is that you cannot have a 30-degree angle or a 90-degree angle because due to the production process is deep drawing, this is simply not possible. And this is also the reason why we have both metal connectors and plastic connectors in our portfolio, as it really makes sense also to offer this solution to our clients. So configuration of the metal connectors is possible to the technologically possible degree, but of course you have a little more options when you go to the plastic connectors, which especially for the electromobility is a great product offering. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope this answers this question. So in the beginning, when we started the project, Henn was a little bit skeptical. How should they use the system? And so we did in the beginning a little research and a little evaluation. And it comes very quick to the surface that all of the possible and target customers of Henn are using our system already in different marketplaces. So this was really a plus point for Cadenas that Henn decides very quickly to go with us. And it was very interesting that for especially the new players for electronic vehicles, so the modern companies, are using our system more actively than traditional automotive manufacturers. And so as I mentioned, we got a quick response of Henn that they want to go with the project with us, that we generate these digital product data for them, and that we embed this on their website and provide the data in several platforms and CAD systems. So what was the value exchange behind that? So the most important thing is that this service is for you as designer or engineer, it's free of charge. So you only have to register and you can use the data of Henn, and plan your products. And you have intelligent data that you really save time and money in your planning process. So use the product configurator. If you're already registered in our platform, you can use your login from the other platforms too. So use this login, and then you can download this information, and Henn can contact you afterwards for a personal consulting to find the correct solution on the correct product and so on. And this is what the value is for all the parts of the project. So in this slide, we will really summarize all the benefits for you as designers and engineers. And yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, Lucas. We not only did it for ourselves, but we mainly did it for you. We wanted to create for you a simple, a straightforward and easy to use and an instant environment where you can download CAD files, data sheets, all that you need in order to better understand the products and to use our products in your most recent work. So for us, it was a platform, or it is a platform where we provide you with a knowledge transfer, where you have the possibility to download the most recent CAD files. You also have the possibility to easily customize our products according to your needs. It's regardless whether you are a German speaker, an English speaker, or you speak any other language. It's a multilingual platform, which is also a great benefit for us. You don't have a need to wait for an answer, so there is no need to reach out to someone in our organization. You have it right at your fingertips, a mouse click away. And like I said before, it's not just a step file, it's intelligent data. You have seen earlier in our example with SolidWorks that it seamlessly interacts with your design, for example, of your cooling system. And of course, it still offers us the possibility, and you the possibility, that we stay in personal contact with each other, because we are going to reach out to you and you can reach out to us to help us or to get the information that you need in order to really select the right product for your particular needs, for your pressures, for your temperatures, for the media that you want to transport, for the flow that you need, and for the pattern that actually is required to fulfill your specific demands. It's absolutely easy, straightforward, instantly, and simple to use. And like mentioned before, there is actually 3 ways to get to your CAD file. if you know us, I mean, you know us now, yeah, the easiest way is to go to Henn, to our website, Henn IT. You simply go there to our product, select the right product that you want, and you simply click on download, and then you have it. If you want to have more information, also, for example, about other product offerings that we're having, like our sister company, Isole, for example, you can go to 3dfindit.com. Same, actually, the same, you find the same data there. You can download it the very same way. And if you want to make it the easiest for yourself, then you're simply using the CAD plugin for various different platforms and more than 100 CAD systems. I see there's a question.
Yes, we got another one. And I think that it perfectly fits here. Who do I contact if I have technical questions about the product?
The funny thing is, if you have technical questions about our product, of course, you can simply download most of the information already there. But of course, there are still people in our company, fortunately. And you, of course, can contact our Vice President of Sales, Manuel Lutz, who is an absolute expert in explaining you our products and trying to find the best fitting products for your particular needs. He will also be the main contact person for all technical questions regarding product lines, sealing elements, characteristics of our products that you need. He's an absolute specialist for that, and you still have the possibility to reach out directly to him, and he will also more than happily explain to you how you find the data that you actually need on Cadenas, in the plugin, in the system, in the 3dfindit catalog.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there any further question at the moment? No. Okay, so any further questions will be answered after the webinar. So the conclusion is that Henn now provides a very powerful offer and service for you as designer or engineer to use their data for your planning and engineering, and to have direct access to the sales team to get further information if needed. And finally, I can really say thank you for my today's guests, Christoph and Stefan. Thank you very much. It is a pleasure and an honor to have you here today in Augsburg. It was really funny. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank the directing team behind the scenes and all the people of Henn and Cadenas that helps us creating the content and the information for this webinar, and also to have this webinar today. I hope you got a lot of information that helps you to have better and easier working in your daily business. And warm welcome and warm greetings from Augsburg. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.